There's Shawn with his pie.
Yep, my peach pie.
So if you want some,
You have a lot more hair in this.
Michael,
Yeah.
like a piece of pie.
It makes me miss it.
Just, you let me know.
Sara Lee pies.
Good old Sara Lee.
They're big.
Is Sara Lee
Just
still
like
around? I'm
homemade.
pretty sure she is, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
share.
I'm going to try out this fireball here.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
It just shows it causes issues between brothers.
Yes.
Okay, we have hundreds of stars.
There's Rory
All right,
MacLeod.
we have lots of stars. Ricardo Montalban checks into the Golden Palace.
Golden
And
Palace,
after
that
All
was-
You Made Your Dad,
they did that
Showman
after the
has
Golden
galleries
Girls
visit
ended.
Designing women. And finally, George Wendt
Did it have the
Cheers
cast
to
of the Golden
Bob,
Girls in it?
all-new comedy.
It had everyone but B. Arthur. She was not in it. All right. So this is the Zorro's Black Whip. Now, you've seen one of these, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I thought you had. Well, one of the earlier ones. So we're in episode 8 of 12 here. And I don't know what's happened since then.
Everything.
A lot of people getting whipped and shot at and people falling off of a... There's been about 5 people falling off of a cliff at the end of an episode. They kind of hit that... They go to that well a lot. 4 people worked on this screenplay.
Wow.
And not a one of them competent. 2 directors, too. The Invisible Woman... the Invisible Victim.
That means there's no victim?
No, there is a victim. She's just invisible. He's invisible. There's the black whip. You have to do the whip. Look at that shitty grin he's got going there.
Yeah. It's probably his, photo shoot thing that he sent in for the role.
Right. His headshot.
Yeah, there you go.
And they just put, the cowboy shit on him.
Get that fuse right. Hurry it up.
Oh, yeah. So last episode, this is from last episode, they had this, these barrels that are supposed to be dynamite or explosive, but in the Looney Tunes cartoons, when they had the X's over stuff, it was usually liquor.
Yeah.
So we were joking that it was liquor and not explosives.
It might be.
And part of the reason for that was, for my birthday, I got this giant bottle of Dewar's, which I'm not drinking tonight, but I referred to it as a jug of Dewar's. And so my co-host Jeff last time was remarking about how that thing was a jug of Dewar's, that triple X. Anyway.
What's her name again? The Whip?
The Black Whip.
Oh, the Black Whip.
Yeah, so they don't call her Zorro in this, even though the title of the series is Zorro's Black Whip. They just call her the Black Whip. There was some kind of a copyright issue. Well, not a copyright issue. There was a Zorro movie made right before this short came out, and it was from a different studio, and so they claimed ownership of the Zorro character. And so that's why they call her the Black Whip, but they still use Zorro in the name of the... So I don't get it. I don't understand why... Oh, shit.
And she just got hit with a rock.
Damn.
Now she can get hit with some dynamite.
Yep. And then she goes off the cliff, too. All right, so
Credits
that's what
roll.
happened. Oh, and of course she falls harmlessly into this back of this wagon. You know, she would still be dead from that fall.
Yeah.
I mean, that canvas isn't going to stop you. So, one of the other things I find hilarious about this is that the villains don't seem to know that she's a woman. Like, how can you not tell? It's like she has boobs and stuff. Like, I mean, they're not like humongous, but come on. He's supposed to be the hero, but he isn't terribly heroic.
Is that the guy who has a smirk?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the headshot? Okay.
yeah, the headshot guy, yeah. That's his nickname is Headshot.
There you go.
It's not for that reason, though. It's for something else. Look at this idiot.
Yoink.
Now, one thing I will say about this is it was very progressive in 1938 for them to have a female, heroic lead.
Yeah.
That was unusual. It wasn't like it had never been done, but it was pretty unusual back then.
Somehow. We can't stop that wagon train alone. That's right. But we can square accounts with Gordon. No, not until we get some information out of him.
Let's just shoot him.
See what Hammond wants to do with him.
Well, it's hog time.
Hog time. What if the Hammond guy had a business selling eggs? It could be called Hammond Eggs.
Yeah, right.
That was definitely a dad joke, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it very much was.
All right. Well, I'm working on my dad jokes, even though I'm not a dad. But...
Well, you're yeah, I was gonna say cat dad. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Representative of the railroad, yes, but he could have come earlier as the whip. That's impossible.
The whip.
Remember the
They're still referring to the whip as a he.
Coming in for the Herald.
What?
We were holding Gordon a prisoner.
See, they don't know it's a chick.
And they never will. Ha ha ha.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they might.
At some point, she'll get unmasked or something. That's usually what happens in these. Like in the other Zorro we watched, he got unmasked at some point. Now, she ran back all the way to her horse, and then rode it up here with all her injuries.
Does she not? She doesn't carry guns. She literally just has a whip in a gunfight. Or does she have guns?
No, she has guns too.
Okay.
See, look, there she goes. See, look. Damn, she took that dude out. Bam. Suck it, Charlie. Yeah. And I think one time she did use the whip from a horseback, but usually she does that when she's on the ground. This tries to beat the guy with his rifle.
And action.
I will say this series does not lack for action.
No.
Is it the same action over and over again? Yes. But at least it's not a lot of boring talking. This guy gets knocked out every episode pretty much. Oh, there you go.
The hero? Oh.
Yeah. That was... Well, he's not the hero. I mean, I don't know what he is. He's the male lead, but he's not really very heroic. He mostly just gets into trouble, and then she has to save him. I would say he's almost like a comic relief more than a hero. He's not really that either, though. I don't know what... Now, I think the way they did this with... Like, when you see them fighting on the wagon, you can see that they're not really... Like, it's... What they used to have before CGI and blue screen and stuff is they had this thing called a rear projection where they would have a giant screen and they would project an image onto it from behind so that it looked like, you know, whatever they wanted the background to look like, and they would move it, you know. One thing that you'll notice whenever they do that is it's extremely smooth. Look, so the wagon itself is moving, but the background isn't. It's level. That's how you can tell. Oh no!
Boom.
That was a valuable wagon, Shawn. Now what are they going to do?
So you see, the Black Whip attacked us while we had Vic Gordon a prisoner in our own hands.
Well, shit.
Checks off Gordon. Who else could be the whip? My only guess would be Weatherby, the town marshal. He's always making a lot of talk about
Weatherby
fixing outside the township.
That
So
asshole.
what to keep him from putting on a mask and...
Oh, that don't hold water either.
I don't know why not.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Gordon was arrested on a charge of stealing the reward money. A mob of townspeople stormed the jail.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this was, I think, last episode too.
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, I'll take it any way I can get it.
Looks like this bunch means business, Vic.
That's the guy that was in the wagon just now. This fireball's pretty good, but it's quite potent.
Hey, Fireball's pretty good. I like Fireball.
Cinnamony. Well, I think normally you drink shots of it, and I've had already the equivalent of one shot.
Oh,
While the
wow.
marshal was lying unconscious in the jail, I was a prisoner of the Black Whip, being brought back to town with stolen money.
Oh, they're gonna recap the whole thing? Jesus.
Black Whip.
The whip. Well, at least you get to see all of last episode, Shawn.
I know, right? And this is how we got here.
You've got about 1 minute left to say where you hid that money you stole. I told you I didn't steal it. Oh, yeah?
Hang him. Uh-oh.
Black whip.
The black whip. Just dumps some guy. Bye. Just dumps a dead body.
He stole the stuff.
Say, here's the
LOL.
money and one of the men who took it. He can probably tell you who is behind
Took it.
him and his
Took
gang.
it from behind.
Let's sign the black whip.
Shit.
Come on,
Alright, they let him go
Here,
quick.
now. What are we waiting
They're
for?
getting ready to kill him, and then just like, ah.
We've had
That's
enough
cool.
mob rule around here for one day. He's
We'll
right.
let him go
I
based
told
on
you
a
they were
note that
making a
we
mistake.
was taped to
Let's
this
not
guy.
make another.
This random person who's just here.
That's what happened. And it proves the marshal's not
I
the black
totally
whip.
wasn't drunk
You're
either.
right. The marshal's not our man. We'll have to look to Miss Meredith for the answer.
You mean she's the whip?
No.
Weatherby.
Dead sure she
Oh, they
knows
almost
who he
figured
is.
it out, then they blew it.
I have a plan that'll make her tell us.
Mm-hmm. They still can't believe that she could be the whip.
Ooh, is that the whip?
Yeah, that girl was, yeah.
Came in on the way.
And this is the town drunk or something, this guy here. He's supposed to be the comic relief, but he's not very funny.
Add a laugh track in every time he talks.
Yeah, they should turn this into an episode of like Sanford and Son.
Stand where you are.
Put that gun down, sister. You ain't gonna use it. We've got Vic Gordon a prisoner.
I don't believe.
I don't believe
You
you.
don't? All right. Bring him in.
It's the Cookie Monster. Oh, okay.
Don't try anything, or else he'll go out like a light. Put that gun down.
No. And she picks up and shoots him.
Tie him up.
What? Not me, him. She's probably got the whip right there in the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Now, that's more like it. I want you to bring the black whip here.
I want you to
Now.
take your top off.
I wouldn't do that even if I could.
All right. Let him have it.
All right, here's your ice cream.
Wait,
Oh.
I'll find him. I'll have to saddle a horse.
Gordon's horse is right outside.
Yeah, but I have to saddle it.
I don't know how long it will take me to find
Oh,
him.
yes, you do. I'll give you just 1 hour, and if you're not back then,
I mean, she could get another boyfriend. It's not like they're hard to. It's hard to find men around there. Just be like, all right, shoot him. All right, bye. It turned nighttime. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then she's just gonna go around like a bush
What's
and
the idea in
change.
coming out here?
oh, she gave up too easy. Maybe planning to trick us. Gordon's safe enough in there. We'll stay out here and patrol both sides of the house in case the whip's trying to surprise us.
Uh-huh. Sounds good, Ernie.
The whip.
The whip. You know, these guys have all these gun belts and stuff. I never once see them reload any of their guns. Oh, this is her little bat cave.
Oh.
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty.
That's lights.
Yeah, yeah. It's well lit.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of the prevalent electricity back then. Everything is super well lit. Oh, it's got like a secret door and shit. That's right. See, do you remember the first Zorro short that we did? They had a secret door like that, remember?
Vaguely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was a different painting, but essentially the same deal.
Shoot him.
Yeah, just shoot both of them. Who cares? I was like, I can't do that. That'd be unsporting. Oh, snap.
Get the whip out.
You know he's not a
Inside the
vampire.
house.
Oh.
He showed up in the mirror. LOL. That guy looks kind of like Lou Costello on the right there. From Abbott and Costello.
Oh, I was thinking he looked like the sheriff in Stranger Things.
Oh, you know what she did? She just put her boots there.
Yeah.
Below the...
Or what if she didn't? What if that's it? Like, she literally just got shot up.
Well, there's 4 more episodes, Sean, so I doubt it.
One's the way on to the to the funeral.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
One's the funeral, and then one's on the way back, and then one's...
Yeah, sure. Yeah.